Hello and welcome to July 21st, 2014. It's a Monday, and this is your astrological and tarot horoscope for the day. I'm Nicholas, and I always like to start out with the planet of the day. The planet of today, of Monday, is the moon. The moon is that lunar energy. The moon is that emotional side of things. So I always come back to work. I don't know about you, but I always come back to the work a little emotionally drained and not ready to come in and start the day. I always find that like new age businesses and even some small businesses are more aligned with like they take Monday off because it is just kind of like that kind of a day. And I also want to remind you that no, the moon is not a planet in astronomy, but in astrology, the sun and the moon are considered planets, and they're considered the two most important planets. So one way you can align with your moon energy is to just look at its placement in your chart, look at what kind of sign it's in, look at what kind of modality it's in. So my moon is in Scorpio, so the sign is Scorpio. The modality is fixed, but also the element was very, very important, and it's water. So it's very important for me to be intuitive, empathetic. It's a fixed sign, and fixed always to me represents stubbornness and being set in your ways and kind of going towards things the way that you want them to go, which is sort of hard to do. So knowing that for me, I've got to know that maybe there's some compromise needed, and I might be resisting that compromise because, you know, I'm aligning with my moon. So sometimes you got to learn to let go of those things, and astrology helps you kind of work those out in your head a little bit. So the other thing that happened this weekend was Saturn stationed direct on Sunday. Now that it's over, it's not super important, but what you've been going over the last few months, what structures you've been thinking about or daydreaming about, those things you've been thinking about implementing. If you have any of those things in your journals or in your plans in your head, start making them tangible. Start making them real. Saturn, as Benjamin Bernstein, an astrologer, I watch his videos. He always says Saturn is plan the work and work the plan. Also, Saturn is the planet of cause and effect. When you align with Saturn, you realize that you actually have direct cause in your outcomes. It is just A plus B equals C. It's just like 1 plus 1 equals 2. It's just that straightforward. Something that you do is going to have a direct effect. And so start aligning with that. The other thing that's happening today on Monday is Uranus retrogrades. And Uranus isn't that important to me in terms of how do you align with that energy. It's such a slow-moving planet, I don't think you really can. It's a cultural thing. The only way you can really align with it is that that's the planet of intuition and flash insights, that light bulb going off, and it's electricity and shocking you with all these news ideas from out of the blue. So whatever way you have to document those insights will be good for the next few months as Uranus is retrograde. Today also the moon is going to be making a sextile from Taurus to the sun in Cancer. So that's very nice. It's a very nice way to start your morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. A sextile is a pleasant angle. It's just it's a little bit more noticeable than a trine, I think, because trine is just absolute flowing energy. So a sextile is a little bit more noticeable. And the sun is very close to Jupiter at this time, so it's kind of expanding just kind of a lightness. I think it's going to just be a nice, pleasant start to the day. The good things to know, the important things to remember is these are both fixed energies. So fixed energies are slow to move. So maybe you give yourself a little bit extra time to prepare for work in the morning or something like that. Remember, I'm giving times for Pacific Daylight Time. So at 8 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time, it's pretty exact sextile from the sun to the moon. And the last thing I would like to share with you is the card of the day. I really had a lot of fun doing these videos last week. It was such a tremendous learning experience. It's so great to be able to share these things that I'm passionate about and that I'm studying, and I'm growing, and I'm actually professionally giving more chart readings. But it's really hard to keep up with the structure I did it as last week because I was recording videos every night. So I'm going to attempt to record all of them today all in, one after the other, and then upload them as the week goes by, which will be kind of fun for me because then I'll actually be able to see my forecast as the day happens and see how it plans out and see how it feels. So the card of today for Monday, July 21st, 2014 this is the Osho deck again, and the card is Five of Fire, Totality. Whenever I'm thinking fire, it's aligning with all that Leo energy that's coming in. 5 is the absolute number for creativity. It's self-expression, self-creativity, self kind of pomp, but as you can see in this card, it's suggesting that you have to be completely total in the moment to make that a true blissful experience, as there's 3 people in the air together, and it coming together. If they weren't coming together correctly, that person's going to fall. So just remember to bring your fire energy and your intensity in a shared way with people. Don't try to blow them away with your fire. Don't try to make it about all you. You're going to have some great creativity coming to you, but you're going to have to learn how to partner with people and be completely in the moment and flexible in the moment to do what's needed. So I hope this report was helpful. I had a lot of fun doing it. My name's Nicholas. Just visit my website at www.nicholasdewart.com. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. Thank you.